Welcome, everyone, to the world's best Game Gear box art. Uh, it's been a while since we've done part 3. You've probably seen the shorts on my YouTube channel and the clips on Twitch. Thank you for everyone who's been following and supporting through that. I'm going to start off the top of the stream by saying one important thing, which is we are not reviewing these games, okay? That's the only thing I wanted to make clear is that some of these games we love. Some of these games we don't love. In fact, we might outright hate. But box art is something completely different. We are judging purely based on imagine that we're back in the 90s, even early 2000s and before then, and you walk into a store and the first thing you see is the picture, the box art for the game. And to be fair, this box art still kind of continues nowadays. It's just, I think less people care about it. But it's still a thing. Like when you go on Google and you look up a game, usually the first image you'll find is the cover for the game. So it's still of importance. But we're not reviewing the games. We are looking at the art. We're trying to give a fair and unbiased opinion about how this art makes us feel, what we think about it, and if it's a badass poster. The way I look at it is like, would I want a poster of this art hung up in my room? And if the answer is yes, then what we're going to probably do is I'll probably put that on the list, and then what we're going to do at the end of this is we'll do one final video where we basically summarize what we think are the top 10 or 20 or the worst 10 or 20 video game box art for the Sega Game Gear. I think I explained enough. I got Big Bill Hells with me. I got Tolino with me.
Yep.
Anything I missed there in the explanation at the beginning? I think it was important to say that because some of the shorts have been popping off, and some of them like they'll pop off a little bit, but they'll have a lot of like people are like, "What are you talking about?" Or, "Hey, I don't like what you said about this game." It's like, no, we're not talking about the game. We're talking about the art. So
Yeah, we're talking purely about the art.
Yeah,
I mean, the vast majority. There's only three of us, but I have never owned a Game Gear. Big Bill Hells, have you ever? Yeah, he's never owned a Game Gear. Like,
nope.
we've never owned the actual Game Gear. We've played it, through the '90s when it was out. Someone had it in school or something. Oh man, let me
Yeah.
play Sonic 2 or whatever. But we are just talking purely about how the box art makes us feel. Now, a lot of these are going to be super obvious as to what how it relates to the game, how it showcases what the game is about. But and that will be taken into account. When we're talking about the box art, like obviously the first thing that comes up that we're going to review, it's pretty obvious what it's about, and we're going to talk about how that relates to the actual game. But yeah, we're just reviewing the box art itself, the artistry, how well it's placed on the box, how it makes you feel, just in general. We are not professional art reviewers. We don't go to art galleries and sip wine and say, oh yes, this eggshell white painting is it means such and such. I could see the artist's intent. We don't know anything. We're just a bunch of idiots over here, just enjoying, things from our childhood, where
I'm a box art connoisseur. I'm not a box art. Maybe through all this, then we can twiddle our make believe mustaches and say, "Ooh, yes, we are the premier box art reviewers." But we're not there yet.
Sure.
We're not there yet. And
you're joining us on that journey to get there.
This is in its infancy. And again, thank you for everyone who's joined along. This probably will end up being 4 parts. Just a fair warning. I said 3 parts, but there's a lot more Game Gear games than expected. And not only that, there's also alternate colors. But I'm going to get right to it. And we've done a little bit of a better job preparing. This time, the picture's in between, so there's higher res well, better quality looking pictures. I'm sure they could still find higher resolution pictures, but that was one thing that I wanted to make sure was taken care of this time. So, anything else to say, Big Bill Hells? Any comment before we start?
No, just looking forward to continuing. Yeah, this project is. Yeah, we had taken a long break from it since last end of 2024, so it's good to
Thank God,
hop
it's been
back
that
onto this.
long.
Yeah,
Okay.
but,
Oh, jeez.
a lot of
Okay.
stuff has happened since between then and now. So
Everything's happened. Yeah.
and
So we're glad to be back.
as it has, yeah, as you know.
All
But
right.
yeah,
So the first one on our list, Olympic gold. U.S. gold is back. U.S. gold presents
gold.
Olympic gold.
Yep.
Barcelona 92.
Yeah. Okay, official licensed product of the 1992 Barcelona Olympic Summer Games. This is Summer Games specifically, as you might be able to tell. No one's in coats.
Yep.
I have a question. Is too fleshy a actual thing?
Okay, so so it's obvious, and it's kind of hard to tell maybe on stream, but it's obvious looking at the box art that somebody had reference of the games, or maybe previous Olympic games, and they hired an artist to do hyper realistic renders of these athletes in these poses from various Olympic or competing moments, right?
Right.
And yeah, man, it's especially the top left is so fleshy. I'm
Right.
like, why is there just this? What is going
like
on in the top left?
arms
Actually,
and hands and legs just doing stuff.
yeah, and it's weird with okay, I see now. It's the guy in the very center with just like his thighs with his butt covered by the Barcelona 92. He's pole vaulting.
Yeah, he's
And
pole vaulting. Yeah.
it took me a while to. I literally just figured that out right now.
It's not a flattering position. I'll say that.
No, it is not.
I could say a word that it looks like, but I'm not going to. And again, just
you all know what it is.
Yes. Yeah. And then the guy with his hand on the left, I guess he's pulling back a combine bow or whatever, and then
the bottom there.
Oh yeah. Oh, I missed that. Yeah.
Right. It's just, but it's a lot of hands and feet and just flesh on this red background that is so ugly, and the guy on the right looks absolutely dreadful. It looks like something on like a Magic the Gathering card where like if it's a true horror or something,
yeah. Especially his mouth bothers me the most. His mouth is just a nightmare, man. Big Bill Hells, what do you think of this, man?
Yeah. So here's gonna be this good because me being an actual like connoisseur of Olympics, because I watched that shit.
You are.
Yeah. It's funny how this is all being like layered between like different athletes doing different things. So it's like you got the archery that's being stacked with the diver on the left, and then that's stacked with the pole vaulter while he's stacked behind the guy swinging. He's swinging a hammer throw. That's what it is. It's a long, it's the metal ball like shot put, but it's attached to a swinging grabbing device.
Oh, is he? I thought he was like on the water, like a jet ski or something.
No, it's a hammer throw. I was gonna say the shot put, but
there's like
that. You could see how I think that though, right? Because there's the water
on
the bottom. Yeah. So I thought it was like I don't know what the sports card, but sport is called. But you're riding the board on the water. Yeah. But you're saying no, that's
it's hammer.
Yeah, that's the hammer throw.
I've seen it's a track and field event. That's what they pull on when they're swinging. They start spinning in circles really fast and they let it go out into the field. And they try to get the longest distance on it.
Yeah. I mean, this poor track guy on the bottom, right? I get that he's jumping over the hurdles or something, but good lord, man! I mean, did they have to select that frame for the poor guy? I mean, he looks like he's contorted in the weirdest way. His head is all the way on the right side of his body. It's crazy.
It looks
The
like
only, yeah,
AI art hands is what I
it
would
Yeah,
say.
yeah,
does.
it's
It
definitely
really does. The only thing that I actually like about this, I like the swimmer. I like the water coming up. I
Alright,
like his
yeah.
brow furrowed. I like the lighting on him. Like that's the one thing that actually looks good. I think just by itself.
I
But
concur
but
100%.
this is a mess. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including the dude in the background from the track and field, 7, characters on the screen.
There's another
It's
hurdle.
awful. It's awful. And then the giant Barcelona 92 in the middle that's just
That
making
that is
things
that is the official
difficult.
logo though, just so
It
you know.
is. It
Yeah.
it is. But it's huge. It's taking up like 25% of the screen, the art, and it's making things difficult to tell what's happening, as well. So
Right.
this is,
Yeah.
some of the individual pieces could be like, nice, little renders of action, real life action pieces, but ultimately it's a mess the way this is laid out. It's
Okay.
awful.
And fleshy is that a fair description?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
100%. I mean, it's
Very
like
fleshy.
90% of it
There's
is.
a lot of flesh going on.
Yeah, so
On
much
top of the
flesh. Ugh, gross.
Let's move. The Autofants.
That's a good one, sort of.
Okay, we have some incredibly stylized elephants here. I hate their trunks. I
Yeah, so they are.
despise them. Good God.
Like they look like nerds or runts or something.
Yeah. They kind of have that thing going on.
Noses, like the half their
This,
body is their face.
yeah, this flying one is giving me a whole entire Captain Underpants vibe, man.
Yeah.
Like just straight up. Um, the fiery kind of guy over here looks like he's out of a 1980s Don Bluth movie. It's
Yeah.
weird, man. It's weird. Um, there's two houses here. One that's in front of a city that's kind of
Yeah,
leaning in the background. What's with this teddy bear? It's on fire, but not the same color fire that
blue fire.
I don't know. I just I don't know, man. Yeah, it's the ice fire. Exactly.
You don't know about ice fire. You don't know nothing.
Right. This is weird, man. This is just straight up weird. What I also don't appreciate is how the whole thing is off center on the grid in the background.
Right. Yeah, it does.
It's despicable.
That was the first thing I noticed.
Yeah. It's despicable. It really is. I hate this. What do you think, DBcade?
I mean, yeah, this doesn't tell me much about the game, and not only that, it's the border thing was the first thing I noticed right away. That was a big no-go for me. Also, it's weird looking at this because there's a game called Captain Rhino, which is like this board game, and the character looks very similar to this. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't. I'm not a fan of the art. Yeah. Why is the shading is also weird.
It is. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. No, thank you. No thanks.
Right, let's move
to keep it.
Move to the next one.
Oh,
Outrun.
okay. Finally,
that's
some good freaking food, right? Outrun. First off, we've all played Outrun. We all know Outrun. We all love Outrun. Okay, the soundtrack alone is goated. Okay, but talking about the artwork here, yeah, it's perfect. It's great. The beach vibe. I can hear passing breeze, or exactly. Magical sound shower playing. I mean, the highlights on this Ferrari is perfect. The Outrun on the license plate. They got the Porsche up there. They got the Beetle up there. The palm trees. It's just fantastic, and it's transitioning as you go further into the background, like Outrun has those transitions where you have to make it to
Forks in the
like it's
road.
transition. Yeah, it's transitioning to the mountains.
So
This captures it perfectly.
do you
Right.
like this cover, or do you like the Japanese cover? Because I actually prefer this cover with the drawn.
This cover's superior. This cover's superior.
Oh
This is the
yeah.
cover.
The Japanese cover is kind of like the car
Well,
is kind of
well, I mean, you don't even see the car from that angle. Like
yeah. No, it's the
you're
front. Yeah,
seeing
not
it
back.
in this cover. You're seeing it from the
From
angle that you
behind.
would play the
Yeah,
game. You know,
exactly.
and the young man and the young lady, they look exactly like they do in the game when you're seeing the back of their heads.
Mhm.
Yep.
I wonder what the I mean, this was probably came out first in
Mm,
Japan, but yeah, this is the one
I assume.
one of the few times where the US cover looks far
Yeah,
superior.
Yeah.
vastly superior. Yeah, the only thing I like about the Japanese cover, and I think you see this in the other versions of the game more, is the actual text, the Outrun text. I like that font. I like how shiny chrome it is.
Oh,
Gives
I
you
didn't
kind
even
of
notice that. That's a good
car
one.
thing. But I don't like how it's. First off, why is this inset? The car is inset. In fact, it's pasted over the other artwork. I'm just
Oh
realizing
yeah,
It
this.
yeah.
is.
I was
You know
gonna
what else I'm
mention.
realizing? It's going the wrong way too.
Yes,
The
Yep.
smoke
yes, with the
cloud is
smoke on the
traveling.
bottom. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. We realized it at the same time.
Yeah,
This is crazy.
I think the US version is superior because it just gives off that vibe. The image is more
Yeah.
clear. I guess, yeah, the only thing that's missing here, right, is that iconic Outrun text. But
Yeah.
I
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think the poster gives off the vibe perfectly for Outrun. This one's kind
hmm
of cartoony, which
Yeah. And
isn't
it
very.
doesn't look like the Ferrari. It doesn't look like the classic
Yeah.
It's
Ferrari.
definitely not the classic Ferrari. That's what I'm
No,
talking
no,
about.
no. Absolutely not. Like you can recognize the back of that car from I guess the American one immediately. Like it's iconic. Like they nailed it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can't.
Outrun Europa.
Europa. Okay. We have another U.S.
Oh
gold
yeah.
thing here.
Yep.
Okay. You know what? This is another one of those things where they got an illustrator, that can do, realistic stuff, and they gave them some nice reference, of the Colosseum, of Eiffel Tower, of Big Ben, of the Leaning Tower, Pisa, etc. And that does kind of show off, like, oh, we're going all over Europe. I like the cars. These are classic cars. We have Lamborghinis. We have a Porsche. We have all these beautiful cars.
Yep.
That we know
The Europe
very,
staple.
very well.
Yeah.
What I don't like,
Oh, he's better.
I don't care about this bike and this jet ski and this poor boat in the background that's just practically merged into the water. How miserable. Poor bastard.
No.
Also, this very glittery asphalt, I'm unsure about.
Yeah.
Space. I think they're on space. I guess, which
Looks
is
like yeah. It look
which
like
is
it's
kind of
like-
telling to this game, right? Because the
Mhm.
memorable part of Outrun is the car racing sections, but maybe they knew, like they were like, yeah, the boat section's not that great in this game.
Yeah, maybe
It's
so.
also I do like the Big Ben, the
Yeah,
Leaning Tower,
Yeah.
the Colosseum,
that's
Eiffel
cool.
Tower.
I think that's really the Eiffel Tower there running through the Outrun. I actually like that.
Yeah.
They might
Yeah.
even be able to place that a little bit better so that it ran
Mhm.
with the text. Because
Yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. With the cars at the bottom, I kind of wish, our number one here, the red, was dead center with 4 and 3 like coming off on the left and right like wings. That would have, I think, really, really nailed the composition on this. But I am liking it. They got the cars right. I recognize them immediately.
this
Okay.
actually is a pretty like cool cover. I don't know if it's something I
Yeah.
would want to own, but just because the Outrun has such a vibe, this one is just kind
Yeah.
of like, it's Europe. Look at these cars we have. Look at these
Yeah.
buildings we have. Outrun.
Yeah,
It,
yeah. Yeah. It's true. Oh, I was looking at the first one. Okay, you're looking at the second one with the actual Outrun text,
yeah,
the
because
proper text.
Oh, this one looks great.
yeah,
Yeah, this one looks way better.
Yeah,
Um, you know,
you see
it's
everything now.
you can kind of tell it's been upscaled a little bit, but
Yeah.
and it's cut off a little bit.
yeah. It's the US
Mm.
version. That's why.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's what it
you
is.
remember the US
Oh,
version
okay.
cut off a lot of art sometimes.
Right. But it's okay. I like the text a little more. I like how the text is the Outrun text is sitting behind the Eiffel Tower and whatnot. That's kind of cool, and it kind of keeps that chrome, sort of thing. It's not as nice as the original. We love the original, but yeah, okay, all right. Okay, I see you, US. I see you. You get to see the boat and the bike and the jet ski a little better.
Yeah.
Pack Attack, which by the way
Mm.
is oh yeah, so Pack Attack is called Pack Panic, and the cover is virtually the same. I don't think I put the Japanese cover in because it's virtually the same cover. What's the thought on this one?
It's it's fine. It's perfectly fine.
Pack looks angry in this one. Though. This is like that.
Yeah. I mean, he has
looks angry. He's an angry character, but he
right.
Really
He has the US. He has the US Kirby thing going on. Where instead of being a jubilant, joyful, just a cute, adorable guy, he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna kill everyone.
Right, he got that big blue dot. He's about to get.
I should have prepared it, but there's a Pack Attack poster, and the poster for the game Pack Attack. He's like really happy, and he's like climbing and pointing up the wall. It's a completely different vibe.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cropped, by the way. I just wanna the Super Nintendo version. It has you can see more of the ghost. That
Wow! It is cropped.
Scared the crap out of. They're my favorite part of the picture, and it's a shame because it plays into Pack looking angry, and the ghosts are just like all real. They're just terrified.
I mean, it's kind of the opposite of what the actual game is in a way. I get that the ghosts are blue, so this is the time that you can actually defeat them for a moment. But my goodness, okay. Back attack.
Well, they're blue in the game because it's like a drop game. It is a different kind of. It's not really. Yeah, which is another thing that I think a lot of Pac-Man games have an issue with is. There's more Pac-Man games that don't play like Pac-Man than there are actual Pac-Man games that play like Pac-Man. But
especially over the years,
over the years, there's so many platformer and 3D and puzzle Pac-Man games that don't play anything like the original Pac-Man. But you wouldn't know it because the covers never tell you anything about the game. Just that Pac-Man is pissed and these ghosts are scared.
Yeah, I mean, no, you're right. By the way, apparently, also the Japanese Game Boy cover has like the full thing. In addition to, I guess, the Super Nintendo cover. I posted it in the app here, but
okay,
it's cool. It's cool. It's not the highest res thing, but it gives you an idea. Oh, this one's super high res. Oh, this is great. Oh, you can even see the artist like that. You can actually see their signature.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is phenomenal. Okay. The one I just posted. It's fantastic. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, somewhere out there exists a beautiful version of this artwork in someone's basement, covered with a tarp. And we'll never see it again. It's great.
Yeah, I definitely like the Game Boy version better, just because you get to see more of the whole.
Yeah. Did you see the poster I posted right under it?
Yeah, but you notice that he's happier in this one, but more like sinister.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, because it's the Japanese one. That's why. That's why.
Japanese have something against like sinister intentions. I don't know.
I guess so.
Because he's supposed to be the hero, right? He makes him like the villain. It's like,
I mean, he kind of does look like the villain.
get
I
these
mean,
guys,
yeah.
you know. Like,
I mean,
oh,
these poor ghosts. I mean, I feel bad for them now. You know.
right.
Yeah, if you DM them me, I can open them. But
Oh, well, I put it in our chat here, but I can DM it
Yeah.
directly to you. Here, let me send
yeah,
it
you're
to
right
you.
though. Looks way happier.
Here. There you go. I just sent it. So you can kind of see, put up the full artwork. So it's kind of a shame that the Game Gear
Yeah,
artwork does this dirty.
It's a waste.
It really is. It really is, man. It's despicable.
But I think I like the sinister face of his better, just because it kind of just shows the fact that, like, okay, now he has the advantage, and these guys are gonna get got, you know.
Oh, sure. The vengeance it's on its way.
It's on his
You
way,
know,
exactly.
justified.
They were trying to chase him all this time until he got that big ball, and now the cards have been turned.
Yeah, DBcade, you gonna put up the thing I sent you?
Yeah, I'm
so you
trying
can
right
see
now.
it. Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm just struggling.
No, you're fine. Everything's a struggle right now. Gosh, you can almost make out the person's name that did this. It's like Greg Martin, maybe. That's a musician, apparently. Oh, but wait. No, there is an artist, Greg Martin. Oh, okay. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. So, oh wow, this guy did a lot of artwork. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be a whole rabbit hole we'll have to come back to, but
For Pac-Man specifically, this person did it.
No, dude, he did a lot of Sonic art too.
Ooh.
Yeah, like Sonic 2, the US cover. Greg Martin, same guy.
That's
apparently.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you know, this one it's cropped, and it's not. You know, the image that they uploaded is definitely. It looks different. Like it does.
They boosted the colors. Yeah.
That is a shame, because
it really is, because I like the actual artwork for Pack Attack, like that Greg Martin did. Pretty sick.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Good find on this one.
Yeah. All right, let's go on to the next one, man.
Pack in time.
I hate this. I hate this.
What's with the icon at the top left? It literally looks like a stamp, and it's zapping.
I don't know who that is. It looks like Rita's grandmother zapping Pac-Man or something.
I mean, this is
Pac-Man.
The funniest O face I've seen in a while.
It really is.
This rivals the Kool-Aid Man.
I got that. Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know?
Right. Oh man, every version of this is terrible. It's all just various versions.
It looks very slapped together.
Okay. So here we go. This might be helpful. I don't know, but I posted something to you. It's kind of.
Oh, I'm not. That's just a zoomed up version of it. I'm not. Did I really?
But you can.
I mean,
no.
What is this,
you don't.
Is this the?
I don't know.
Art?
I don't know. I mean, it's. I mean, even this has got to be cropped, right? You know.
I mean, even if it is, I don't even care.
I mean, it's not even worth looking into. Like at this point, it's miserable. But yeah.
Oh wait, but she is. It's a different image. It's a different. Yeah, it is. What you sent me, the warlock. I'm just gonna assume that it's a warlock or a witch.
Yeah, but
a different. It is a different pose.
Is it? I mean,
it is.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
I'm curious what this is from.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But Pack in Time is is not
I
up in the
mean,
right
my
hometown.
my man is flying, man. Like whatever he took right before this,
Yeah.
he's feeling great.
Yeah.
So, okay, okay.
And zapped from the
Well,
behind, and now all of a sudden you're like swirling into a whirlpool of some type of abyss. I don't know.
All right,
yeah.
let me go to the next Pac-Man. So then we have
Which
Pac-Man.
is
Both
good old
there's the
Pac-Man.
US cover and the Japanese cover. I
Uh-huh.
kind of like the Japanese cover, but I also don't. So
And each of
Definitely
these
looks
has
very
their
different.
own thing. You
Yeah.
know, like the Japanese cover is very iconic. It's kind of in line with the original, kind of Pac-Man design. With it's very flat, no shading, no highlighting or anything.
yeah,
It's logo-esque, right?
very especially with
Yeah.
the red highlight around the building.
Yeah. Exactly. It's very
Actually,
flat. It's
everything's
not.
outlined. Everything's stenciled
Everything's
and
like black
Yeah,
outlined.
outline.
big thick
Mhm.
outlines. You know, really classic. Comic kind of stuff. I don't hate that. I really don't. I like the ghost. She's cute.
Yep.
I like his little bow tie on there on the left. You get the cherries. They show you the cherries.
They do.
Um, they do. So hey,
Strawberries and cherries. And the next one
yeah.
shows the pickup, the US version.
Oh yeah. This is another one of those things where there is absolutely a
Mhm.
larger piece of artwork that they crop this
All right,
out of, right?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
you know why I like this, right?
Hmm.
Because I'm a big sucker for this kind of style. What's the
Mhm.
game that I'm thinking of? The I just love this type of 19 where's 1960s cartoons. I'm trying to remember.
It's kind of 60s, 70s kind of esque thing, It kind of has that. Oh, you're talking about like Felix the Cat, sort of.
Yeah.
Felix the Cat, but more recently, what's the shooter? It's escaping
There's
me
a
the name.
shooter.
Yeah, it's like really hard.
Um,
It's got the
Oh, Cuphead.
Cuphead, yeah, Cuphead
Cuphead, of
Yeah.
style.
course. Yeah.
Cuphead.
Kind of rubber hose, very rubber hose esque. Even the ghosts have a very very strong 1930s detective comics kind of thing going on in this. You know, of course this is way better shaded. Way better
Mhm.
shaded. The shadowing's excellent. It's really smooth as far as the shading and everything. Um, yeah, I really like this. Also, they really put some lips on it, didn't they? Like
Mhm.
those lips are
Oh yeah, I'm thinking.
I
ridiculous.
was gonna
Yeah.
ask you about
Yeah,
that. It's not just me.
yeah, the lips are just good lord. You know. But yeah. I don't know. I don't know. This was cool. This was
Mhm.
cool. I like that.
They gave the ghost a shadow too. They gave her a shadow and everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean it is a fully rendered piece of artwork. This is very nice. Somebody put some real effort into this.
Hmm.
You know, it's good. I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Panzer
Even if this is a crop.
Dragoon Mini.
Oh, Panzer Dragoon Mini.
Oh, I forgot this was a thing.
Yep.
It's a kids gear game.
This is
Yeah.
one of the kids' gear games that I talked
Yeah.
Oh
about the last time.
boy, here we
Um,
go.
um, I don't like the way that the the ship is kind of shooting out on top of, like, everything is stuck on top of each other and it looks really awkward.
Yeah, obviously this is a super top down view, like almost fisheye lens kind of view of what's going on, but they did not achieve that effect well, unfortunately. I don't even like the designs of what's going on. I don't like the text in this. I hate it. I mean, our poor dragon here looks.
Man, look like a puppet or a muppet or something.
Yeah, it looks super
thank you.
ridiculous. I don't like these ships in the background. The only thing I kind of like is the water a little bit.
Yeah. My biggest complaint with this isn't just the fact that the dragon is on top of the ship and you can't tell, just the perspective is all screwed up. It's the clouds in the background look like a tear, like if there was like a scratch in the poster.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. That's a good point. This doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense to me. It's weird.
Very odd.
It's a shame because this is one of the best kids gear games. And,
Is it?
Yeah. And it's just this poster does it no favors.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy this if I saw this. I'd laugh.
As great of a franchise Panzer Dragoon is, this is not the one to be hanging in my room. Yeah, for sure.
No.
I'd sooner hang Panzer Dragoon or the cover.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Heck yeah.
And they should have gone with that. The change is wild.
It doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Ugh, okay.
Paper
All of
Boy.
them can be a winner.
Two.
Oh well, this is a classic.
It is. It is. We have the Tengen again with the crosshair in the bottom left, which is kind of a cool design. This is just a photo. This is a photo.
It's just a photo. A great photo, but just a photo.
It is a great photo. I mean, this kid is getting some serious air. I get that it's kind of a worm's eye view, so we're seeing it, kind of from a lower perspective. So he's not like, this isn't an ET moment where he's flying over the rooftops or anything. But what's crazy is this giant sack of mail he has sitting in his lap. How is he riding this bike like this, doing a wheelie, flying about? Like this kid is a badass. Like, let's just be honest. Like, I want to be this kid when I grow up.
Yeah.
He's doing all this. Hats backward. He's having fun, man. Yeah, I don't know. It's cool.
Definitely a '90s image.
Oh yeah. This is the most '90s radical cowabunga thing I've ever seen. It's crazy.
with the whole denim outfit and Nike sneakers.
yes, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. It's fun. I can't talk about the artistry too much. I mean, I'll say his wheel is coming over the the Tengen crosshair here, which kind of gives it a little three-dimensional thing. That's kind of cool, but but yeah, really, really cool.
It's fun for me.
Paper Boy.
Oh boy. Oh man.
This original Paperboy with the grid cover.
Oh boy, they did my boy dirty.
I was like, is
They
this
did him
Chucky or
dirty.
something? Like,
Yeah.
it looks kind of.
Yeah. This is horrible, man. Why do these newspapers, like, outside of the covers, they look like they're folded up towels underneath?
Yeah.
It's weird. I don't know, man.
Folded up towels, and then they gave everything the, like, what do you call it when something's moving too fast? Like,
the motion line, motion blur,
line effect, motion blur. But on everything.
On everything.
Literally everything. Even his basket.
Yeah, the basket, the towel newspapers.
God,
going
man.
fast, that's for sure.
The best rendered thing in this is actually the freaking pedals. Like, the pedals
That's
they actually
right?
got. Yeah, the pedals actually look insane. The rest of this looks like trash, which is wild to me. Like, they went all in on that pedal, man. Like,
Yeah. The finer detail that they put into that pedal.
I hate this. I hate the kid's face. I hate the background. I hate everything about this. This is awful. Tengen, do better. Well, they did, I guess, with Paperboy too. So, good job.
Yeah. Tengen Tengen, aka Atari, did some interesting things, and I guess they
I've seen a bunch of Tengen covers.
always taking shortcuts with everything. I guess that is not limited to their art. Although the Paperboy text on both of these, I love it. It looks great.
They're both good, yeah. The text is
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. They really nailed that kind of, fat block text that you get, that you think of with like, these types of things, paper, in
I forgot
in
to
a
mention
newspaper.
how like stylized the 2 is in the Paperboy 2 cover even.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's 90s, edge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Surprisingly, this is like the most 90s Game Gear covers that we've looked at from Tengen.
Yeah.
But
it's crazy.
It's not winning any awards. It's just definitely of a time.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. It was dated the second it came out, stamped with a date. They stamped the date right on that, and that was the end of it. They got 24 good hours out of it.
Right on the towel newspapers.
Yes.
Pengo.
It's Pango, yeah.
Pango. Okay. I kind of like this. I kind of like this, evildoer in the background, this enemy in the background on the right. He has a really funny expression. You can tell he has something going on with his fist. I kind of like our main character here, Pingo. I assume.
Yeah.
I'm unsure about the color scheme. was coming next.
If you go to the next one, the U.S.
Oh, that's okay. That's
so
that's much nicer.
More of the art
brighter,
shown.
I like the
that's
darker green on that one compared to the lime green on the other.
Yeah. This is much nicer. Same artwork, but just a nicer presentation of it. I like the mountains in the background. We get to see that. I actually kind of like this, man. It's fun.
I didn't even notice the mountains.
Yeah,
it took
right.
me a second. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why there's a picket fence just in some like Himalayan mountains or Arctic mountains, but all right, cool.
Alaska. I guess.
Alaska, okay, sure. You can put picket fences up there. Shellac.
Pango is so cute and so ugly at the same time. I despise the colors, but the characters.
Yeah, the colors are
really,
gross.
Really cute, and even the little like whatever like things that he's fighting, these monsters, they're kind of cute and ugly at the same time.
They are, yeah.
Yeah. What I really appreciate. Yes. What I really appreciate, the guy on the left, the yellow guy that's sitting on top of the ice.
Oh yeah.
I really appreciate like the distortion of his body showing through the ice. Like somebody studied that. Like somebody studied that to get that right. So kudos to you for that.
Yeah.
I like this.
It's like an ice cube within an ice cube within an ice cube. Is that what I'm looking at?
I think maybe they're sitting on 2 ice cubes, but the ice cube that's in front of Pingo is just. Oh yeah, there is an ice cube and an ice cube in that, or some kind of jewel or crystal in that. Yeah.
That is
Interesting. I don't know. I kind of like it. It's kind of like 1950s, Disney comic style on Pingu, like just the character shape, the bill shape, and everything. Kind of cool.
Yeah, it's got that Woody Woodpecker kind of vibe to it, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Blue instead of green.
Right. Totally reads as like a Woody Woodpecker kind of vibe. That's cool.
Sorry, Pango, your time has passed, and now we have to look at something that is absolutely disgusting.
Ooh.
No.
Okay. All right. Okay. Clearly, this is going to be the unpopular opinion. I kind of like the artwork of the dogs.
We had a similar one to this before too, with the cats, but this is
we did, yeah.
Inu Daisuke. So.
Oh, we love the dogs.
But, I could definitely see like little girls maybe gravitating towards this type of thing.
But the dogs
They're
are
adorable.
cute.
They're
They are
adorable.
cute.
Yeah.
They are, but
You
I,
know.
I, I don't like this cover. I'm sorry.
Like-
I can't get on board. Again, just
I
the
think
mix match of
Okay.
text.
I mean,
Maybe
sure,
Char
that's
right.
a problem. I'll say this: that is the most '90s wallpaper in the background. Yeah, you remember you used to see wallpapers like that in kitchens in the early '90s.
Right.
Yeah. This
lot
is
like that.
dated. Oh, this is dated. This is straight out of Home Alone, McAllister's type right off their street.
Yeah.
Somewhere on their street, this house
Well,
exists.
yeah. I mean, people are taking photos of their dogs and taping them to the wall, which is
On the
Oh yeah, you're right. There is tape. Yep.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Yeah. Oh no, the dogs are cute. They're cute.
I know. But I can't. For me, I can't overlook it.
Look,
and see
you're
my
just a
dad.
dog hater.
I'm a
You're
dog.
the one that has a dog, and you're a dog hater. You know.
For this,
I really
yeah.
like the title with the two paw prints and the colorful text on top with the blue text on the bottom. It's very innocent, childlike.
You know, it has some whimsy to it. It's childlike.
It's for kids, a kids gear game, so they got appeal to those kids somehow.
I don't hate this. DBcade's wrong here. This is a nice cover. This man is just a
I'm a
Scrooge.
dog
He's a
lover, but I
Grinch.
don't like this. I just
We're doing very subjective judgment.
This man has no joy in his life anymore.
right
He's
or
just a
wrong.
Scrooge
Wow.
and a Grinch. No, I'm kidding.
If you like it, you don't.
maybe
that's fine.
I'll get it back in some other covers. But let's move on to the next
Okay.
one.
Okay, all right. First
Sampras.
off,
Oh yeah.
Brian,
Pete Sampras.
Big Wells, this is for you.
I mean, it's got Pete Sampras, and he's doing a backhand. What else is there to say?
Not much because there's a bunch of white space on this. And
That's
Sportsmaster.
cover
I mean,
is
I'll
Pete
give
Sampras.
Sportsmaster. It's the Codemasters. I'll give the Codemasters a little bit of props because at least they put the stamps and things in some sort of order this time, not just at random places on the thing. But again, this is unacceptable. And
As you can tell, this is an official product. It's signed by him too.
Oh yeah. You know what I do like? I do like in Sampras the black text up there. Like it does have the arc from the ball bouncing between the letters, which is kind of nice. Okay, like someone put a little thought into that. And I don't hate this photo of him. I think he looks fantastic in the photo, but the design of the box art's where we come into problems, right? You know, I don't get this. Well, I guess the green text is kind of like a tennis court. Oh no, is this actually a good cover? Is this actually swing?
Like EA Sports, sports game covers. Like it's always a white background with like the athlete in a picture of some kind or pictures of athletes.
At least it isn't a hideous picture of
But
Pete. I mean, you know, he looks badass in it.
Pete Sampras was known for throwing temper tantrums, right? So
No, that's John McEnroe.
okay, well,
McEnroe,
that's Johnny
right.
McEnroe. Yeah, he was before his time.
well, Pete Sampras got a good photo, so congratulations.
No, Pete Sampras was big serve, big forehand. That's what he was.
That's what it is.
Okay.
That's what
So
it
at least
is.
they're driving a theme home, but still
Okay.
I mean, still better on a sports card. Didn't need
Sure. Yeah, I agree with that. Absolutely. I don't hate
it
it.
just reminds me like a EA Sports game. Pretty much. That's what they're
Yeah,
trying
it's
to do.
definitely in that vein.
Ready for more sports games?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
PGA
boy.
Tour Golf 2.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
This, I will say though, you want to talk about good photos? That's a good photo that they got with the sand.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. I mean, they
Yeah.
took it at the perfect
Mhm.
perfect time. Do I hate it for this cover? Yes.
Yes, a resounding
Yes. Great photo. You know, it should win a couple of awards for photo taking, but good God, this is miserable. You know,
Yeah,
that doesn't look
basic-
fun.
Basic white text for the PGA Tour.
God,
PGA Tour Golf, too.
Especially when the PGA Tour, the actual official, logo down there is, so much more stylized and interesting.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, the PGA Tour logo, you could have blown that up and put the number 2 somewhere in a nice
Right
place.
next to
right
it.
next
Yeah,
to it.
that would have been
And
nice.
that would have been the perfect logo. Instead, we got a great photo that looks horrible on this
Yeah.
cover.
Yeah. Somewhere out there is a nice version of this photo, high res, beautiful. And I'd like to see that just by itself because that's interesting. But no one wants to be like, oh, I want to play PGA Tour Golf 2 and have to hit out of a damn sand trap. Like, really? That's what we're selling the game on? Like, this guy looks like he just, lost his wife. Like she's going to divorce him over this. It's terrible.
She might after this game cover comes out.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean,
It
again,
looks like he's just tipping it out of the bunker.
I don't know what
Like,
deals were made, but we can't see his face, so I'm assuming none.
No.
And PGA Tour too, just
Yeah.
again, just blown up the logo. That logo, first off, looks better than everything that's on this.
Oh, yeah.
The sticker, the
Yeah.
back art, the text.
Oh yeah. The logo's great.
Yeah.
But the
PGA
rest of it-
Tour 96.
Oh, this is terrible.
Oh, now
Why is it so
see,
tiny?
Now we're getting to the usual EA Sports covers. Yep.
Yeah.
We're getting away from the good photos. We're getting the really unflattering photos. Like whoever, I guess they went there and some intern was in charge of taking the photos, and they said, "Sure, whatever." They opened the kid's camera. He's got like 2 shots.
Bro, this sucks. Why not get whoever the heck this is? I can't even tell because they inset the photo so much and it's so tiny. Why didn't they get him doing not a fist pump, but like after they get a good shot, how they drag the fist down in front of them, like that would have been a cool cover, right? Come on, man. The putt. We're looking at a putt.
The putt and like with the board in the background, like golf courses are beautiful.
They are, and they're highlighting none of it.
They're highlighting the worst angle of, like, the only downgrade to this would just be showing the highway that's running on the side of the golf course.
Yeah, this is awful.
It's pretty bad.
I mean, okay, to be but to be fair, they did stylize the text a little more, and that they did put the PGA Tour up there. Maybe they weren't allowed to use the PGA Tour logo as part of the actual title. Maybe that was a thing. They couldn't deface the logo in that way.
What do you mean? It's licensed by Sega.
Yeah, but they don't own the PGA Tour logo.
But they could have done. They could have worked something out. Hey, this cover looks terrible.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Maybe they couldn't have. Maybe they tried, they couldn't.
Maybe.
But maybe they didn't even try. I mean, it's Sega.
The PGA Tour, shirts. The PGA Tour shirts were like, "Don't you dare use our logo."
Yeah, I mean,
use our logo. You have to do it in this way, in this size.
Yeah. It's interesting. Okay, 96. EA Sports, and we're getting the EA Sports logo that we grew up with. EA Sports, it's in the game, that thing. We're getting to that era.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, 90s is when it changed. Yeah, and then if you go to the next one, PGA Tour Golf. Tour Golf.
Look! This is beautiful. This is wonderful.
I mean, it's good.
Perfect.
It's so good. You don't even think he's at a golf course. He's just on the hills.
Right. I mean, he's just in some idyllic, Elysium, playing golf. This is wonderful. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
This is almost the best Tengen Atari cover and photo that we've seen. This might be my favorite photo.
It's up there, man.
The one downside, of course, is yes, they made the text blue now, but it's still. It could have just put that logo.
Just like the blue because it's different and it matches kind of with the PGA Tour logo.
Fair, that's fair.
Especially
And I
because this
do like
game
his
is
club going over
yeah.
it. That's kind of cool.
You like that? Okay.
I kind of like that.
I
Yeah.
personally like that.
I mean, him coming kind of out of the cover is nice on the left
Yeah.
with the Game Gear over top of it and the Tengen, crosshair thing. Yeah, I kind of like that. You know what I do appreciate on this one specifically, and I just went back real quick to look at the other ones just for a second, the EA ones. I appreciate the Electronic Arts little logo near his hip on the right there. Like
Oh.
the actual background is coming through the logo, because if you go back and look at PGA Tour Golf 2 where he's hitting out of the bunker, it's the same logo, but it's just on a white background.
Yeah.
So it's not like actually integrated into the box cover, which is nice. The artwork or photo,
Yeah.
So yeah, I like this one a lot. This is the best of the bunch. I'm gonna
Fantasy
cookie.
Star.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Classic anime style.
It is. It is. Not the most flattering one. I like how they're sitting on this guitar pick. They're coming out of this guitar pick.
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it a guitar pick?
That's what it's shaped like.
It's shaped like a guitar pick, but it's like a bubble. It's like an animation.
Yeah.
Bubble.
Yeah, I guess, but that's kind of what it looks like, a guitar pick.
I'm gonna say something that might be out of pocket here, but like most of the Fantasy Star covers, I am not a fan of this.
I don't like this either.
I for some reason, even in game, a lot of the Fantasy Star stuff doesn't always mesh with me. It's kind of kept me. The covers definitely never sold me, and this one didn't either. Like
I don't like the designs. I do not like the way they're drawn. There's just something about it. They're supposed to be from this era of like anime kind of artwork, and we see this a lot in game box art. But it's different in the actual anime, right? Like there's supposed to be kind of an almost ethereal quality to it. The women are supposed to be super super beautiful and almost like I said, ethereal. The men are I don't know, man. This isn't doing nothing for me. This blue background and half the characters are wearing blue. It doesn't make sense. What is the city? And this dune looking city down on the bottom. I don't know, man. I hate this text. I hate the text. The text is hideous. Yeah, I don't like this. Oh, they're coming out of the thing that's actually on her chest.
Yes. Fantasy
The
Star.
guitar.
That is what it is. Yeah, it's like a
Okay.
Fantasy Star
Sure.
guidance.
a pendant. Yeah.
Okay. I'm liking this a lot more, right? This is nice.
It's the best of the bunch when it comes to the Fantasy Star.
Yeah.
Characters are cool, classic, anime pose.
Yeah, and they're beautiful, right? They're beautiful. Like the last one, I did not get that from them. I was like,
it wasn't.
They were a little wonky. They're a little janky. This is actually beautiful. The features are delicate.
And this one's like you said, it feels ethereal. So
yes, like her especially. Our hero, I assume, kind of in the background there. He looks heroic, but also very fair-skinned, beautiful. Like, he is the ideal hero. And of course, we have our mystery guy back here who looks awesome. I like the rendering on these bubbles. They're cool. Yeah.
The only complaint I have is having to write Fantasy Star Gaiden twice.
Right. But it's like translated because Fantasy Star's in English, which is.
I mean,
they didn't need to put the Gaiden twice.
Yeah.
Probably not. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't need to do that. we know what it is.
Yeah.
You think they put the guide in English, yeah, and then translate it, but yeah, they put it in Japanese.
Right. Right. They put it in Japanese and
odd.
then they put the whole title with
Yeah.
guidance in Japanese. I don't know. Weird. Weird. Okay. All right.
No, I bet this would look great blown up. Also,
Oh yeah.
the eyes in this, even the mask of the, I guess it's like the android, the cyborg
Yeah.
in the back,
Yeah.
like the reflection of, I guess, whatever realm they're in, that space realm, it's
Mhm.
kind of reflecting in his mask. Her eyes are kind of, sparkling. It's just really
Really gorgeous.
entrancing.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is. Somewhere again, this is one of those pieces where like somewhere out there's a giant poster oil painting of this some freaking where and we'll never see it, you know.
Yeah.
It really is.
That's
'cause
the
this is
goal,
gorgeous.
right? Is that people watching this, maybe someone sees this, it's like, now I have to get this, and someone can unearth this, whatever
Yeah.
dungeon
Yeah.
this is being kept in, whatever
Yeah.
Fantasy Star realm. It's really a shame.
It's true. It really is.
Phantom 2040.
Oh,
Oh
like this.
yeah, this. Yeah. It's
whatever.
it is very, very, very of its time, like exceptionally of its time, right?
What time
Especially
is that?
with this, just late '90s weird, cyberpunk kind of stuff, and especially in the background, like this background is, I mean, that is '90s to a T, right? Where is this
Yeah.
guy? Why is he dressed like this? Why is he here?
It's like the
but
Batman Beyond before Batman Beyond.
yeah. Exactly. The text is the same way, this red and black with the underscores under the zero. He's cool. I like what he's doing. It's very like late '90s Cartoon Network style almost.
Right. Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. Um, it's fine. It's fine.
Fine.
It's Marvel Comics, so
Yeah. Okay.
Wait,
There you go.
I forgot.
Yeah,
Phantom Blade was
the
Marvel,
Phantom.
Yeah. I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
Like DC or some other company.
it's
Dude.
not one that I've read, and this isn't doing it. I mean, kind of feels. I mean, I'm not familiar with the comics, but if you were to look up the Phantom 2040, and I'm not going to show them, but the comic covers look amazing. They could have just had someone draw one of the like a comic cover for it. It looks really cool. Oh, the comic covers look really good.
Yeah.
Oh my
dude, yeah,
gosh,
these
it's
are great.
amazing.
Oh, dude, yeah. Okay, so we missed out.
We missed out. We missed out.
Oh, dude, some of these are phenomenal. Okay. Oh, dude, this one he's breaking out of the brick wall. Ah, it's cool.
This cover looks like it was taken from some sort of animated show and just thrown on the background.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like the Cartoon Network kind of esque style of that time. I could see that. Yeah. I don't hate it. Oh wow! I actually found a picture of just the background. Lol, that's crazy. uh, I'll post that to you, DBcade, just so you have it. But
Okay.
it's fun. It's fun. It's whatever.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Pinball dreams.
Good lord.
Uh,
Well.
The reflection's nice.
Yeah. Why are we in the air? I guess because skies are cool to reflect, skyboxes.
Yeah.
So, all right. There's some really. The flames are really shitty though. They're really crappy. Like, let's be honest. Like, the flames are not good.
Game Tech, which is
Game Tech's a thing. Yeah. Was it?
No, American video game publisher based in Miami Beach, Florida.
Yeah.
Hmm. I don't know. There's not a lot to talk about with this.
No.
Just,
Pinball tech seems very like Back to the Future with the orange on top, yellow bottom.
oh
gradient.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Good
Yeah.
point. Good point.
Because
Now
that's
here's the
thing,
interesting thing. This game has a very, very different box art in other games. Like the Super Nintendo is exceptionally different. It's almost not even. It doesn't even look like the same game.
Yeah,
It's
you're
crazy.
right. Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot. Every cover for this one looks different.
Yeah. It's weird.
Hmm.
It's really crazy. Hmm.
All right, not much to say. It's
No. No.
all right. Everyone's favorite, Pocket Johnso.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Mahjong game.
Yeah, it sure is. I don't hate these designs. They kind of have an interesting character to them, all on their own. The friendly designs, I like them. I like the text. I like the colors. I like the perspective of him, like giving you this piece almost outside of the box art. That's kind of cool. I
Yeah.
wish the background was more than just like white, but okay, I'm not gonna hit it too hard.
I mean, it goes pretty hard. Everyone looks like they're like some sort of, this kid's Super Saiyan
Yeah.
Blue. You got
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this guy in the
He has the
background.
He has the trunk Super Saiyan hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like this guy in the background he looks so dapper and so cool. I want to
He
learn
does.
mahjong, but I know that this game won't teach me how to play. So
Yeah. Basically. But yeah,
love
as you
it.
said, I
Yeah.
like how he's giving it looks like he's giving the piece to you. I like covers that kind of like speak to the audience or like speak to the consumer. Like you want to play
Yeah.
the game. Don't you wanna
Yeah. He's tempting
come
you
get
to.
this mahjong, man. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah, I like this one.
I actually like this too.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Pretty good.
All right, I'm gonna okay. So these I'm gonna load. Say that the next one. So solitaire, poker, gin, and blackjack are all the same one.
Oh, they're all the same cover.
Doesn't
they are.
his expression
Oh
doesn't
my
change.
god.
He's first off, I kind of like this only because he's super shady. His hand is under the table. He's throwing the card at you. I mean,
Yeah.
As games go, it's poker, whatever. I like the
Yeah,
background.
he's the dealer.
I think they made one good cover, and they knew they did, and so they used it
But-
for
Okay,
all
but-
four
but-
games.
But to be fair, or unfair maybe. Okay, like yes, they did. They made this cover. They thought it was cool. They used it for everything. But should they have? Is this a chess master level cover?
No, not at all. No,
No,
I
not
mean,
even close.
the
I don't think it deserves that. I don't think they should have.
first off, if I met this guy in real life, I probably wouldn't be able to stop laughing because he's indoors wearing a visor. He's got a bow tie and a
big
mustache,
forehead.
and his
It's ridiculous.
got these like pursed lips, like he's just like smacking his lips while he's hiding. It's just this whole thing is very cartoony and ridiculous, but I like it for that.
I don't hate it. It feels very like cartoony Las Vegas esque.
Mhm.
Like this is some shady Las Vegas thing. The casino's still run by the mob, and you got this guy, in here, and
It's poker face Paul.
poker face Paul. Yeah.
I'm gonna call Paul that next time.
Poker face Paul. Yeah, we should.
Poker face Paul. Know about that. On a side note, like I'm not sure why Poker Face Paul's gin specifically was GA rated, but the others are MA13 rated.
That's random. You're right.
Like, is gin like a more
Oh.
family-friendly game or something?
What the heck?
I've never played gin before, so I don't even know how to
solitaire. And I guess maybe
I've played
gin is
some-
not considered gambling. I guess like
Played some
blackjack
gin
and poker.
rummy.
I mean, that's a good question.
That's a really good question.
it,
Wow.
Yeah, poker and
it's
blackjack,
also
whatever.
this is also a time, right, of a time where now when you buy these kind of games, they come with everything on it. Solitaire, it's like
Yeah.
a card collection game. And
Right,
this is just
right.
the most you would get in like a card collection game is like 3 games. It's kind of funny to me that these are all sold separately on their own already.
It should
Yeah.
have been like a compilation.
Mhm.
That's what it
It
should
should have been. It should have been. Yeah, interesting. Balatro, this is not. So.
No.
It's been called Poker Face Paul's Casino Royale or something.
yeah, that would have been nice.
Yeah.
That would have been nice. Royal Flush, something fun like that.
Pop Breaker. I love
What are the
this.
solitaire?
I hate this text, but I kind of like the artwork.
The artwork is good.
Again, this is another thing. We're just like, what did we do to this artwork? Because the artwork out there is different than this, right? It has to be.
It's very hard to read the breaker with like the nuts and bolts in the parts that are supposed to be like open. And yeah, they jumble letters together. It doesn't stand out well. Pop certainly does pop out, that's for sure.
And it does. I don't know. Oh, apparently it was also on the Sega Master System. Okay, same exact artwork. Just it says shooting in the top left of the Sega Master System. Okay.
Shooting, yeah, that's why, yeah.
Yeah. The way this artwork is presented, I can't find any other obvious instances of it. I'd have to look deeper, way deeper into it. But the way it's presented, this tells you nothing, and yeah, this tells you nothing about the game. I don't know anything about the game. I don't know.
Another problem with looking this up, right, is that it Pop Breaker, when you look it up,
Yeah, Google Play.
You have to look it up in Japanese because it's gonna get.
Yeah, there's Blast All Cubes. Yeah, there's a current Pop Breaker game that you can get on by Blackout Lab apparently in Google Play or whatever.
Popeye.
Popeye, man.
It's Popeye.
Oh wow, yeah. This is very very Popeye the comic Popeye, like, jeez. Okay.
You got Popeye, Bluto, Olive Oil.
Yeah. What's his name? The dude on the right.
Yeah, right. And then
They got the baby.
The nephews, I think.
Yeah, nephew. Oh, is that his nephew? Yeah.
I think so.
Are you? I had an honest question. And this goes for anyone out there. Who is a fan of the Popeye aesthetic?
I love the Popeye aesthetic.
Yeah,
it's fine. Yeah, I don't mind it. So here's the thing. I honestly believe that like the original Popeye, like comic aesthetic is fine, but I actually like the animated Popeye aesthetic way more. Right, like I think the designs were really dialed in. I mean, look at poor Bluto here. I mean, this guy looks ridiculous in this. I think he looked way cooler. I think Popeye looked cooler in in the animated format. So I'm not the biggest fan of this iteration of Popeye.
Yeah, it's not your typical Popeye aesthetic.
So the reason I ask is because we looked at like other 1930s inspired art. And Popeye is from like the 1930s time, but to me, it doesn't stand out as much as the other aesthetics of its time.
And I mean, actually, looking at some of these old school, comics, like Popeye's actually pretty cool looking in some of these. It's way more interesting. Yeah, it's kind of a shame.
Yes, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just hard for me because like this is pretty much just like a comic cover, and this is in the same generation of, you know, Detective Comics and other 1930s inspired
Hey.
like.
You said DC's government, Detective Comics.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna just send you something as a point, right? Like this is apparently from a 1987 cover of Popeye, right? So long before this Game Gear cover came out. Like, look how cool this thing is. My God, you know, it's ridiculous.
This
That
is
we got this.
can we, this is completely. This is not even like the Popeye that I know. So, it's just.
But it is cool as hell, though.
It is very cool. It almost, and this might be completely off base to say, but this almost looks like something that Tezuka-san would have created if like he had designed Popeye.
That's fair.
And like Astro Boy was in the same universe as like I don't know. Like this is definitely a thing. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It is.
But now you've just made me realize that this is the Popeye that we didn't get, and instead we got this like goofy looking. Just I don't know. I've never been a fan of this aesthetic. I don't. Really enjoy the way this cover looks. It doesn't make me want to play it.
Beach volleyball.
Some of these I like Popeye joints are wild, actually. Some of these are insane. These covers.
I'd put money that this is probably a great volleyball game because it's Technos. So
yeah, Technos does make pretty good games.
Yeah, I mean, it probably is.
Well, because it's dodgeball. Kunio, right?
Oh yeah,
right. So super dodgeball. Other thing. It's probably a great game, but I would have never.
It probably is. Yeah.
The Double Dragon.
Pupples.
Pupples. I don't like the way this is cropped. I hate the way this is cropped. I like the character designs, but I hate the way it's cropped. So
we don't have another cover for this. I think this is the only one.
That's a shame.
It's cute.
What is this reminding me of? Like almost like Mr. Driller.
Mr. Driller.
Type of character designs. Yeah. Little guys.
Tadoruru-kun, magical Tadoruru-kun, things like that.
So there is a Game Gear cover that just has a bit more of the artwork shown, which I'm liking a lot more, so you can kind of see what the heck is happening. I'll post it to you, but don't mind the other Popeye covers. Those Popeye covers, wow. Yeah, but again, it's Tengen's design. On the box art, which is always cool with their little crosshair and the Game Gear on the left.
I know I used to own Miss Pac-Man on Genesis and the same shit.
Same thing.
Ready to move to Power Drive?
Yeah.
Power Drive.
So this is one I looked a long time for. To try and get a cover. This cover is.
Oh, okay. You got a couple of them. Yeah.
And
it's insane.
I wanted to find something that it could show it off best, but both versions I found, one shows the color better, but the quality's worse, and the other the quality's better, the color's
worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
wow.
I kind of like this. I kind of like this cover.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool, man. It's definitely super cool.
In the brighter version, if it was a better quality, I think it would be really good. it definitely looks kind of pukey
Well,
on the darker.
here you go. Here's like a much better version from the Mega Drive. Same artwork, but it
Yeah.
allows us to see this a little bit more.
Okay.
Um,
Okay, nice.
yeah,
It's the same exact cover. I'll
I
pull
should be
this one
posting
up.
these things in here,
Yeah.
because else you can see this.
Yeah.
For God's sake,
Yeah. See this that works.
yeah, that's nice. That's much nicer.
Yeah, that's way better. Great cover.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is all. This is this is kind of radical. You know, it's got
Yeah,
bar tee, tie dye, hippie, but it's cool because it's a car and it's got power drive. Everything about it. This is a pretty great cover actually.
yeah. It's '90s. It's '90s as heck. Unapologetically so, and I like that. Like yeah, I'm here for it.
There's some nice detail in here. I feel that it's
Yeah.
lost because there's so much effect. Like maybe this doesn't work as well because this can be replicated, this kind of style. But I do like the detail of the race car drivers inside of it. Like this is one of those covers that when you look at, once you start to notice the fine details, it's really good. Like I'm kind of looking at it now, and yeah, it's doing it for me. Like I totally would put this up on my wall. However, this is one of this is one of those also where I'm not sure if someone tried to replicate this style, how it would come off. It might be come off as kind of cheap or not work. So.
Yeah. It's cool, man. It's cool as heck. I'm with you on this.
All right.
Power drive.
Next, we'll go to Alest 2. We did Alest earlier, but I guess this is because it was. Why is this in this section? I'm not sure, but GG Alest 2. We didn't talk about.
Is I don't know what the heck is going on with this character design where it's like a helmet overlaid over a helmet and it's translucent. What is this? Like, there's two cool designs here and they're both ruined.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
Is this supposed to be like a fuller image of like him inside, I don't know, some type of like exo suit, but you're supposed to see the inside of him
Probably
as well?
Some like some translucent, translucent.
The man behind the suit, is that
transparent?
What's going on here?
Yeah, transparent exosuit.
Yeah,
but
it's just not done well, unfortunately. Not at all. Ugh, I hate this. No, thank you.
Yeah. The background isn't helping with the hectic design that's going on.
Yeah.
No.
And I don't know if it's an issue with the transparency, but I think.
Oh my God! Okay.
An issue.
Here's a superior version. What are we doing? Like, you can actually see what the heck is going on in this one.
That's much better. Yeah.
Oh my God! This is like a different game. Darn near.
It still has the same issue for me though.
It does, but at least it's way more clear as to what.
Okay.
You know, you can kind of see the artistry in it at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
You're on point with that, but I
don't like it as much as the first one. The first
GGLS
was tight. That had a good background.
The problem for me here is that it's way too busy, and
it's still busy.
This transparency is. I mean, you could have just taken the exosuit away because the cyborg or whatever implant helmet she's wearing underneath looks very interesting. So
I agree.
This also might come down to the design's just not that good. Like the exosuit's just not that cool. Like You know,
Oh, okay.
not all
That's
designs
fair.
were that cool or that awesome.
Yeah.
Just because it's a
Okay.
robot or mechanical doesn't mean it gets extra points. So
No.
That's fair,
It was
especially if it's not
It was
executed.
ambitious, but it's not executed well.
yeah,
Yeah, there you go. Okay. I can live with that. Absolutely.
let's move to Predator 2, which is just a screen of the movie.
The
A great
movie.
one.
It is pretty cool. It is a pretty cool, photo
I mean,
they
mission
took.
accomplished, right? I would buy this
Yep.
if I saw
Yep.
it
Yeah.
in the game store.
You saw the movie, you
Mhm.
got to play the game.
Yeah,
That's pretty much
I would
it.
get this.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Gets the job done. Predator looks cool as heck. Yeah.
It's not really a game cover, but
No.
again,
But that's what they used to do when they saw like movie
yeah.
tie-in games. They wanted to just spell the movie in the game.
I mean, right? Why take a risk, right?
Right.
Just steal the movie cover, I guess, or steal a movie screen.
Yeah. I think the old Predator. I still remember there were like Predator. Yeah, there were Predator games like on the NES, right? And they had the same Arnold Schwarzenegger cover on that too.
Yep, that's coming up later, by the way.
Oh,
don't worry. This is the
probably soon.
Primal Rage. This
is a classic.
This is a classic, very memorable cover, and I think it's because the art is so good.
Was so good, yeah.
And
very striking.
The text is badass. Looking at it now, the text does not fit at all, but it is striking. Yeah, yep.
Striking.
It is very, very striking. Absolutely.
Blizzard just raising the fist up and roaring, like
It's cool. It's cool as heck. Absolutely. I mean, no notes. It looks fierce. The muscles are popping. He's got this. Almost like doing an uppercut. Or like, it's cool. It's cool as hell. I don't know. It's Primal Rage. What can you say?
Yeah.
I mean, my with the theme of the game, it works. Knowing the theme, that I don't like the text that much for Primal Rage is good.
It is very 90s text. Like that Primal is like quintessential 90s edge blood. Maximum carnage text. Like
the E and the rage like scraping across and like
it's a whole thing.
Cashing the background out. Yeah.
It's a whole thing. Absolutely. It's
Prince of Persia.
Oh boy. Okay, Luke Skywalker.
Is that Luke Skywalker?
The hell?
Yeah, what is that?
What the hell is this?
I did not feel this idea at all.
My God.
Actually, hold on. Start over. I'm unable to help, as I am only a language model and don't have the ability to process and understand that.
What's the noise?
No idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bro. I mean, he's in Persia. He's a prince of Persia, and I mean,
Prince of Persia looking like the Prince of Alderaan.
Right. Like, okay, buddy, you look like right. Look like you came straight out of, you look like an elf from the Lord of the Rings. Like, what are we talking about here? The guy that he's striking down looks like a guy that could actually be the Prince of Persia. I think he just killed the actual Prince of Persia.
When I hear that thing, that I will say it captures that perfectly.
Yes.
Someone getting
it does.
Luke Skywalker is doing a great job here. And this poor damsel, I kind of like this. It's good. It's a good attempt from Domark.
Sure. I mean, it is a competent piece of artwork. Absolutely. I just just some of the character choices here are
Yeah.
very questionable.
I mean,
You know,
what's a synonym for derpy?
Goofy.
I
Sure.
think goofy. I mean,
Derp.
like everyone's eyes kind of look all over the place, and just there's something like off about it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's not the most flattering thing. Like he's striking this guy down, but he's not looking at him. Stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. You know, eye lines are important, and
a little
you
bit
know,
placement, eye lines.
yeah. Also, who is having sword fights in this very narrow corridor? Like your sword is just gonna hit every single wall when you try and swing it. This is crazy. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Why not?
It doesn't matter. His store is lighting up, even though there's no light source in this dark.
Yeah.
corridor, so.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lightsaber. It's Luke. I mean,
Oh wait, there
of
is a light
course.
source. There's a torch above it, behind.
There
the
is a
torch.
torch.
Yeah, would that cause a glitter? I guess.
A gleam, sure.
A gleam.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
A gleam of hope. A gleam of hope.
Yeah, the gleam of
A
hope.
gleam of hope. A new hope, some might say.
A new hope of Persia.
Oh my god.
You know, yeah. What's those the AI, the 1970 I watched one yesterday.
Oh, you're talking about the those crazy AI videos that are like movie trailers or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. Those things are wild, man. Those things are wild. There's been a few Star Wars ones that are. Yeah.
The one with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Will Smith.
Panavision 70, yeah. Super Panavision 70, yeah.
Yeah.
Like something's just off about it. So,
Mhm.
but somehow cool. I feel like, yeah. All right. The Pro Yaku 91.
I hate this. I just hate it. I hate the text. The text is hideous. This might be up there for the worst text I've ever seen in my entire life. Good God, it's disgusting. Okay, the dude holding the bat. I don't hate his character design. This poor guy that's throwing the ball. Oof.
I think there's no
Yeesh.
excuse when Japan has so many good animators, especially in this era. And
Yeah.
this is the best you can come up with.
Right.
There's no excuse. And it's baseball. Do better.
Yeah, do better. Yeah, Japan cares about baseball. Yeah.
It's baseball and animation, and both are failing here, and that's
Yeah.
you know.
This is gross. I don't even like the way the pitcher is floating in front of the batter. Why?
Oh, the
I don't.
mound. Yeah, why is the
the mound.
the
I
thing
don't.
that's over?
I don't know, man. This is bizarre, and I'll never get over that text. Ugh, I'm gonna have nightmares about this. And the 4 little baseballs in it. It's disgusting. It's vile.
Someone paid 3,500 yen too much for this, right?
Yes, 100%.
All right, Pro Yaku GG League. Wow, they leveled up the text there.
My God, this is a whole different ball game here, quite literally.
And this is someone who cared, right? Because they got all the teams on there. Man, Daiei Hawks. That's funny.
Daiei Hawks.
Well, because it's not, it's SoftBank.
Oh.
All these are
changed. Is this not an actual league?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. The Hanshin Tigers are on here, and
the Giants is different logo now.
There's like all kinds of different leagues.
Hanshin is one of the only ones I think is the same.
Oh, is it?
Maybe
Yeah,
Bay
yeah. It
Stars.
might be. Yeah.
Yeah, Fukuoka Dai.
Wow.
It's completely different now.
Yep. Hanshin Tiger's still the same logo.
Yep, still
Yep,
the
you're
same
right.
one.
I will say this artwork is freaking gorgeous. Like someone
amazing.
really, really, really nailed this. It's unbelievable. I would hang this up in just the artwork in my room. I'd hang it up in my living room right now.
All right. You know what I'm going to say about this, right? This is perfect in every. So the art is perfect, the borders are perfect, the text is perfect, but none of it matches. None of it goes together.
That's fair. It is a mismatch. Yeah. This is like every best, baseball game art or box art mishmashed together. If you just, cut them up and pasted them together. One of them has amazing artwork for the center. One of them has amazing text. One of them has amazing border. Here it is. You're right. Like it is not cohesive.
Different ideas for each aspect of the cover.
Yeah. But individually, everything is a 10 out of 10. But total, maybe the cover's a 7 out of 10 because of that.
The picture definitely reminds you of a baseball card. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's at that level for sure. Really cool. Dang, man. No.
Oh, we're going to the next one?
Oh.
Are you going to the next one?
I am. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't want to talk about this one because something happened between Pro Yaku GG League and Pro Yaku GG League 94 that there is a story behind. We don't know. First off, interesting that a little bit of shift of what teams are displayed and also the order that are displayed around, but the art. Oh, the art.
Oh man, this is
the text. You found the perfect text. You found
the text was great.
You found it. You discovered it, and then you went and you did something different in 94 and.
Man, this blew me, man. I'm actually depressed now after seeing this. Jesus.
They definitely didn't get the same artist for the artwork.
It could possibly be the same artist, right?
Oh, well, I mean,
but they had a different idea.
He went blind that day. Okay, he went blind that day.
Maybe this is how I look to Japanese people, because I guess it's a foreigner on the cover. I don't know. Jaunting face, these beady, dead, soulless eyes. When I move, there's just some cosmic disturbing wave that's going through the air, just destroying the myths. I'm just contaminating the world around me, from a distant realm. Yeah.
Jesus, I mean, yeah, maybe so, man. Maybe so.
It looks like 4-year-old DBcade, at the prime of his career,
right?
Realizing that
I'm assuming this guy is a foreigner because that's the only.
Yeah. Looks like it.
Yeah.
I mean, my God.
Well, something happened. There's a story there.
There's a story.
There's a story there between GG League and GG.
I know that story. Who knows? But yeah.
Psychic world.
Ooh, okay. What is happening here? It's like we're going through different levels that are stacked on each other. Like she's coming out. This is messing with me.
Kind of reminds me of Psycho Soldier a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a Tina Samia from Psycho Soldier.
I think there's too much going on here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Sure.
I mean, we got Gamera on the cover. We got the fish angel things from Evangelion. We've got, a Godzilla knockoff in the corner.
Yeah.
Okay.
She looks great. Like, she alone looks great. I like the tilted angle.
Yeah.
There's some world eater, flower man eater flower. I don't know what they're called. I forget what they're called.
Yeah.
Right. Who even knows what exactly we're looking at this point? But
and the monsters also aren't like cohesive in their design, right? The goofy one-eyed thing on the left, like
okay. Okay, but to be fair, and I'm gonna post this. I mean, my God, which one is worse?
Oh, this okay. So this is Tech Toy, right? So
yeah,
Tech Toy is the Brazil release of the game.
Right,
the Portuguese release.
The next one. Okay.
Well, I shouldn't even say Portuguese release because it's really just exclusive to Brazil. Yeah, this is definitely not good.
No. No.
It's completely different type of aesthetic.
There are parts of this I like. I like the
sure
thing, I guess.
I mean, it has snake horns or dragon horns.
Someone was
it's like a mysterious man holding a world, or like
No. The one I posted in the chat.
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah. That one's coming up next. But yeah, this thing is.
Oh. Okay, that's definitely Americanized. Very Americanized.
Well, very Brazilianized.
Westernized.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. He's more. They turn into like a cyborg, like warrior princess or something.
Yeah.
Got, like Jack's arms.
Yeah. So going back to the original, I do like the way she looks.
Yeah,
I like the way this dragon monster thing in the bottom right is kind of cool. It's kind of looks like something that Godzilla could fight. That looks cool.
I agree. Mm-hmm.
But I don't hate this background, but I'm unsure as to what the heck it is. It's like she's going through portals through different worlds and they're stacked on each other like we're looking down. I don't know. I don't like the rest of these monsters though. They suck.
I don't like the monsters and the way it's cropped and colored. Yeah. I mean, you can see the night. There's a lot of detail in the very back. You can see she's walking like kind of looks like she's come out of like ancient Greece or something, and then walking onto this like, I guess it's like some sort of brick pavilion or pyramid thing, and it looks great, but there's just too much colors and too many like everything looks like it's from a different art and different game. So
agreed. Yeah. No, I agree with that. Weird.
Very weird.
Weird. Okay, well, let's go on to the next.
Not as weird as the Psychic World by Tech.
Oh yeah.
That is definitely.
I don't hate this. It's kind of like it leans into the whole psychic thing, where you're looking into the crystal ball, the mysterious man. You can't see the face, almost like a hood is over him, over his eyes.
I disagree. I hate this.
Oh, come on.
No, this is like elementary level of like this is like not even college level of drawing.
This definitely would give me a different idea of the game compared to the Japanese version. Yeah, I don't know what this ominous man is supposed to represent compared to.
I mean, it definitely doesn't tell you what the game is about at all.
I mean, this could be V for Vendetta. This is V for Vendetta, as far as I know.
V for Vendetta, exactly.
But I kind of like the artwork by itself, though. I think it's interesting.
I guess.
Yeah.
It's evocative. The artwork is evocative of something, stepping into, the mysterious fortune tellers.
Maybe I've just seen this image, this style of image, this fortune teller image so many times that it's done better that I think it's the opposite. I think it's like part of the course and almost feels like a carbon copy of. I'm sure if you looked up magician with crystal ball, or like,
Yeah,
pure
you're not wrong.
mysterious man
I
with
mean,
V-shaped beard. This and 100 other images would come up. So
yeah, I mean, yes. If you said, give me a dude with a crystal ball and you fed that into Chat GPT, you'd get this image. Like, you're not wrong.
I'm not even talking about AI generation. I'm just talking about this.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
Even up
that's
to
the
this.
quintessential image.
Yeah. I'm saying up to
right?
this point, this image had already been done. For some reason, this style, this is being evocative of other art that I've already seen. So I'm not thinking of the game. I'm just.
I'll even post it. This is the art that you're thinking of. Exactly this. What I.
Yeah.
Like,
something like that. Yeah.
It is that just straight up.
I'm not even going to put that on the screen because I'm just going to put a challenge out there for, post what you find, and then put it in a comment of. You can come up with whatever you think this is, whether it's mysterious man over an orb or a crystal or whatever, and then post what image you find, and we can all see what results we get. Sorry, I'm being a hater on this one, but
That's fine.
Fine.
It's fine.
But I'm going to be a bigger hater on this one. Putt and
My
putter.
God.
Ooh, boy.
Boy.
Okay, I
There's
mean,
two
there's
versions.
gotta be a better version of this.
There's two versions. I looked.
Oh, okay, there is. Okay, you looked already.
I looked.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like the second one way more.
Yeah,
but yikes, dude! Yikes.
I like the second one more because it makes me. We know what. Is putt golf still a thing?
Yeah,
I don't
Okay.
think so. Is it? Oh, maybe it's.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do they even still have games over there?
I don't know. Miniature golf or whatever it's called. Like miniature golf is like, this is. Exactly when it's in this. So yeah, that's kind of what miniature golf is kind of like.
we still have miniature golf in general. Yeah, but, especially like.
This artwork is horrible. Though it's
the first one.
Yeah, the first one's abysmal. It's abysmal, man. I hate this artwork. I love the second.
Very early 3D rendering with some I mean, I don't know. I guess they're.
I mean, it's just questionable choices all around. What are these things flying out of the background at different perspectives? Like they don't even like line up with the horizon. It's what. Man, what is this? What the hell are we looking at? I don't know.
Early 3D garbage, really.
Garbage. And I mean, they even put the damn, TV snow as the background that this thing is floating over. Bro, come on. We can do better than this.
That might not have even been intentional. That could be water, for all we know, in the program that they were using.
Water.
So
craziest water I've ever seen, but hey, okay, sure.
I mean, the best part about this is the miniature players drawn over the 3D art, but unfortunately, there's nothing really fun about this, and miniature golf should be fun, like the second one. So
yeah, it should be. It should be 100%. So yeah, let's. Okay. Yeah, the second one's fantastic. I love this.
I like it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It shows off the
It
bumper.
even reminds me of like a Sonic stage.
Yeah. It does have that Green Hill kind of vibe, but yeah. And in fact, just looking at screenshots of the game, it looks like that. Like this stage looks like that actually. Like legitimately, which is awesome. So yeah, thumbs up on the second one. My God, they fumbled that first one though. Good Lord.
Sure.
They fumbled that.
Puyo.
Oh, okay. We're back. Oh boy, her eyes are boy. Okay.
Like,
Those eyes are
adorable.
just staring into my soul.
Classic Aru. Puyo Puyo.
Yes, it is. It is.
Carbuncle. And all the Puyos.
It's hard to judge. It's hard to judge this one for me because I can't remove my bias because of how many times I've seen this image.
Yeah, it's been done like in different ways, different times.
Yep, but it's adorable.
Yeah,
I like it. It's clean.
it is cute.
If you like
It is.
Puyo,
It
if
is
you like
cute.
puzzle games, this is.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I just found a super high res version of that.
Aru is like one of the original like Japanese Sega mascots.
There's definitely high res versions of this. I'm not going to load them because
yeah. There's no reason.
There's magazine fold outs of this. There's posters.
Yeah.
There's art. This one is probably not an art that you're going to have to dig too hard to find. I think it's available.
It's much easier to tell that this is a watercolor though. Okay, I get it now. Looking at it, a much higher res version of this Game Gear version. Okay, I kind of like the watercolor on it. It's cute. It's Puyo, man. It's Puyo. It's Puyo.
It's really well done.
We have more. We have more.
Puyo too.
Yeah, it's cute.
Oh yeah.
Again, those eyes.
Yeah, the eyes are kind of wigging me out a little bit. Because it doesn't match the rest of the art style. Like the eyes are almost like a different art style.
Yeah.
Like they're pasted on, or the one eye.
Also,
Eye of Sauron.
Also, it looks like the eye of Sauron. Yeah, when she's opening her one eye, it's like, wow, you have gigantic eyes. It's not matching with the look, but
that eye looks like randomly like embiggened for some reason.
Yes, and there's like more shading and detail in that than anything else. It's weird,
the
but
watercolor
overall,
the previous
it's great. Yeah,
is this the usual Puyo Puyo 2 cover that I'm familiar with? Is there another one?
I want to say it is. There's a couple variants of Puyo Puyo 2. So there's the Saturn one.
They all look the same, probably.
Yeah.
Does it? Let me check.
Do they?
No, because
the
Saturn cover is completely different. Like if I was going to pick a cover, I would pick the Saturn one.
Yeah.
Don't forget there's the arcade posters for this one. So
right.
No, that's what I'm thinking about the arcade ones. Yeah.
All right, let's go on from Puyo Puyo 2, and we'll go to the. Did we do this one? I feel like we did.
I don't think so.
No,
I don't remember seeing this.
No, I've never seen
this. Has a lot happening. I'd remember this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Puzzle in action. Ichidan to R is.
We got a Shovel Knight in the background holding kidnapping Princess Peach. We got some Pac-Man cherries. We have literally the Nintendo Switch on the left. I don't know what the hell is happening. This is crazy.
And we got a warp.
This is wild.
There's
a lot happening
here. It's a very eclectic minigame collection battle kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. This is definitely the UFO 50 of the day.
Mm-hmm. The cover's atrocious. The art in the game isn't anything to write home about either. So
fair.
This game put itself into like obscurity based on the cover and everything around it. So
that's fair.
The best part of this is the knight holding the princess. I actually kind of like that.
Yeah.
Our two little.
That's okay.
Our two little henchmen in front here. They're not that great once you zoom in a little closer, and there's just too much going on. And if you go to the second one, Tanto R, it's the R only gets a little bit worse.
I mean, even weirder somehow.
Yeah.
What the hell is happening?
Yeah, this series has some pretty wild art.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is crazy. This is super crazy. They're in the city, but also in the desert. The plane is flying, but so is the car. And there's a bomb that has tape over its mouth. And
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. I don't know, man. I, I'm at a loss for this one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Somewhere in the background, there's like, is that the sun up there, or with like some sunglasses on? I guess like everybody at the top
Oh, you're
left,
right.
kind of.
Everyone's got
Yeah.
sunglasses.
What the heck is this, man? Okay, all right, that's enough.
This feels very what's the Blues Brothers?
Oh yeah, Blues Brothers,
Like
kind of.
Japan has this huge fixation with Blues Brothers.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, it's really odd to me because I
That's
I
interesting.
watched the movie again recently. Like, did I miss something? Because it's like, to me, Blues Brothers is a very average movie,
For the most part.
and like this is definitely what I would put money on betting that this is like Blues Brothers inspired. There's a lot of art that is inspired by this, and this series is definitely
I
inspired
could
by
believe
Blues
it.
Brothers.
Yeah, I could see
Like,
that
that's the only
100%.
reason I can think that every single character
I
in
think
this
Blues Brothers is cool, so just
has
do Blues
has
Brothers everything.
sunglasses on,
Yeah.
including the sun. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it's hidden.
Yeah.
The sun, and I guess what's a blimp? I don't know.
Maybe it is a blimp. Huh? Yeah. Mm.
All right,
Okay.
Puzzle Bobble.
Yeah, the characters are cute.
Puzzle
I think they
Bobble
could have
is for the
showcased them
kids.
a little more, but
I mean, the
Very-
kids gear one goes is classic, but what is our character holding here?
A monster
What?
of some kind in a bubble.
It really?
the monster?
Oh, is that a monster? I couldn't tell
Yeah.
at first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seems like it's like pink-eyed purple monster, I guess.
Comments on Puzzle Bobble for the kids gear.
I don't mind it. It's Puzzle Bobble is
It's
like
not offensive.
that's-
Yeah.
It's
not
unoffensive. The characters are super cute. I love the characters from Puzzle Bobble or Bubble Bobble. So, they're super cute. I just wish they had been highlighted a little more. Just having 60% of the screen taken up by this gradient and with these bubbles and Puzzle Bobble. It's like, okay, but use your characters. The designs are so good. You're wasting them down there. Yeah, that's it for me. Mm-mm.
All right. Quest for Shaven Yak. For the Shaven Yak,
yeah.
starring Ren and Stimpy.
And a Hook and Stimpy
Is it Ren
somehow.
and Hook?
Okay. Yeah, that's his last name.
That's him host.
Uh-huh. I mean, this nails the Ren and Stimpy style,
Right.
straight up.
Yeah, it is the Ren and Stimpy style.
I mean, yeah. I mean, this looks like it's ripped straight out of the cartoon, but with more like almost comic book shading on them, like deeper shading.
I think this was drawn for the game.
Probably.
Probably.
Mhm.
Yeah. And it looks great. I love this.
I forgot they did a separate Ren and Stimpy game for the Game Gear because I used to play the Genesis game.
Yeah.
Remember that had its own cover too, which was pretty much like in the same style.
Yeah.
I don't love the text. But
The text is crazy.
It could have been way more all over the place, especially because this is a Nickelodeon game, and Nickelodeon didn't plaster, like, if any company that we had reviewed, and Codemasters and all the others put stickers, but Nickelodeon actually kept it pretty calm and collected here by only putting their sign in the bottom left there. Like, kudos to Nickelodeon. Because if there's any company I would have had money on for putting like random stickers and text all over the place, it would,
especially in a Ren and Stimpy game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they really, really held back on this. You know, they let the artwork shine. I have to give them that.
Yeah.
They let the art shine, man.
It's Ren and
I
Stimpy for Christ's
appreciate
sake.
that.
The
Yeah.
the worst part of this art is really just the top half, the title text and that yellow,
Yeah.
that
Sure.
apocalyptic yellow for some reason. Just don't get it.
Yeah.
I guess it's supposed to make the text stand out because they're using blue and red, like primary colors.
I guess so. Yeah.
I don't know what other color you'd put behind that, like other than white. One of these darker colors, maybe.
Yeah, something like that, you know. It's a thing. It's
Yeah.
a thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, this was cropped way more interestingly. Huh.
Yes, there's other versions of this. Yep.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
are
yeah.
superior. Okay. Interesting. All right. Let's go on to the next thing.
Quiz
What the
gear
heck?
fight. The quiz gear fight.
Okay.
Right.
They're showing you all the screens that are going on here.
The actual game.
Yeah. Everything with eyeballs is terrifying. I have to say that.
Okay.
Everything with eyeballs is
I
terrifying.
was thinking it too. This is
I
this
mean,
is some yokai level of terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, these children of the corn here are gonna, you know, this month they're gonna nibble on your soul a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
They
But
call
I
it the
mean,
purple breeder.
yes. I will say though, like these designs, especially you know our male character over here on the left, is so 90s. So 90s with that yellow shirt and that green vest with the pockets. Like this kid looks like he came straight out of the design of like his clothes looks like he came straight out of like a Captain Planet. Like just 100%, right?
It looks like Wheeler, like a young Wheeler.
Yeah, yes.
If you're gonna do like screens of your game though, why what was the purpose of doing the monster this quiz monster 6 times in a row at the top?
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
random.
7
I don't know if
times.
using screens for the actual game makes great box cover art.
It's just the top half particularly.
I don't
His-
know.
his
The top half
character.
is crazy. The top half is insane. I mean, it's just more soulless, soul nibbling. You know, like this thing is horrifying.
Yeah, this is definitely up there as of the curse covers. This might
yes.
be, if there was a curse cover list, this is on there for me. Like this game may or may not actually playing it allow you to see real life yokai. So
I feel like they should have gone all the way and just plaster that thing all over the box. To have all the screens.
Yeah, just that.
I mean, it's definitely some Houseu levels of stuff.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, 100%. Wow.
Yeah, the characters definitely look like twins because they're very similar. Their hairstyles.
Oh yeah. I mean, 100% they're twins, right? Like, you know, the same kind of hair and everything.
Same color shirt.
You know. Yeah, same colored shirt.
Both
Exactly.
wearing vests for some reason, because 90s.
Yeah, 90s. Yeah, to have a
90s
vest.
anime kids, out there collecting bug and these weird yokai.
yes.
Go to that. Do we have time for the R's? Should we stop at the R? Oh,
we're getting close to like 2 hours
Rs.
now, right? Yeah.
How many R's are there?
Almost.
RBI baseball 94. The chin of the century. This is such a chiseled. I like this.
I mean, okay. So here's the thing. If you don't look at the artwork too hard, it's cool. When you start really looking at the anatomy of this thing and whatnot, it starts to fall apart, right? A little bit.
Yeah.
But just like the the motion, how far back he's winding up, his chest coming out, the arm coming out. I mean, it looks cool, from just a gestural standpoint, right? So I appreciate they had the balls to put his big noggin right over top of the baseball text.
Yeah. Like those kind of like 3D effects with like the text or the logo and the images.
Yeah. I don't know about the text. It's hideous. We got 3 different fonts here. It's disgusting. But I mean, you can't even see half of the word baseball, and they really pushed for that artwork over top. So, and from a gestural standpoint, I really like it. At a glance, it looks so cool. It's I guess in this case, it's more about the energy of the artwork than it is like making sure it's hyper realistic with the anatomy, right?
Yeah.
You bring up so many good points.
Did I? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. What do y'all thinking?
I can't disagree with that, really.
Yeah. It's cool.
I think it's overall definitely one of the better sports game covers, compared to all the EA Sports simpleness. They actually tried to do something interesting with this cover.
Yeah.
But that's why I like it. It's not just white background and athlete in a picture.
I thank God for that much.
With text,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see more of this artist's artwork. I think it's interesting.
Sure.
Really, really cool. But also, just like the PGA Tour logo, we get this Major League Baseball players. Yeah. Similar type of silhouette. White on a blue background, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I guess it's shaped kind of like the home base.
Like a base, yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of cool. That's kind of a nice little detail.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool on that logo.
Yeah, it's like the MLB is like one of the older original logos, like back in the day.
Yeah. Exactly. Huh.
Do you think we should save the R's? I have a little bit to do here. I'd rather do the next few R's slowly.
Sure.
Would you guys be up for doing this in a few days?
Yeah, I'd be down. We have a good amount of R's to get through. I think this is a nice place to pause.
Okay. RST. Yeah, we're almost done. So I lied. It's gonna be 4 parts, but
Oh.
The liar. He lied.
technically 5. We'll do. I added a couple of games to my